Boom, your boy's back again. Wagwan Sapase, Konnichiwa, Gunzuntai, Shabo Ranks, all of that. Your boy Slim Jimmy is back. On the newest episode of Wants Over Needs, I got the updates for you for travel and business restrictions from April 12th for the next 30 days. And I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but things done changed and they ain't looking up. But, you know, tag along, find out what's up. But before we get into the new updates and the details, make sure to subscribe down below, like, comment, share. Thank you so much. It goes a long way to have more people view these videos. And yeah, let's get into it. So number one, first things first, second things second. When you get here, even if you're vaccinated, shout out to all my vaccinated people, y'all holding it down. But you still need to get tested via the nose thing within 72 hours of coming. If you don't, you gotta self-quarantine, file out the daily check-in, right? And it's still gonna be in that travel declaration I've been telling y'all for a couple weeks. So you're gonna put that you're vaccinated and you're gonna say you passed the test, or you failed the test and you're gonna self-quarantine. All right, boom, you landed, you got the test, you're good, you're at the hotel, you're trying to figure it all out. Honestly, in the last 2 months, the rules have not changed, but we do finally have a new rule change for the travel restrictions here in Puerto Rico. Unfortunately, thanks to the behavior of some visitors, they have changed our regulations because the COVID numbers have gone up. We've gone from a 12 p.m. curfew to a 10 p.m. curfew. That has also moved the business curfew. That has unfortunately also moved the business curfew from 11 p.m. to 9 p.m. So by 9 p.m. you need to get all the food you want, all the drinks you want, all the fun you want so that you can enjoy your night. And yeah, from personal experience, I'll tell you, it's not that fun. I just found this out like a day ago. On Friday, I went to my man's house. It was 9:15. I was looking forward to Uber Eats. I go to look at Uber Eats and I'm like, yo, where the food at? And they like, yo, ain't no food, shorty. And I was like, nah, it's not even past curfew. They was like, yes, it is. And at that point, I lost the battle. But I ended up finding the plug, and we paid $45 for some Burger King. Best Burger King ever. I don't even like Burger King. That was something. Anyway, digress off the fast food. Travel restrictions. Outside of the curfew, not much has changed. Everything is still 50% open and 50% max capacity. So restaurants, bars, casinos, hotels, gyms, everything. You can be 50% of the capacity and they will allow it. Always have your mask for sure. And another point to be aware of, they are emphasizing the mask thing a little bit more. Police are flashing their lights. They're stopping in the middle of the street if they see a random person without their mask on. So before they would kind of just keep driving and let it go, but now they're stopping, they're making a scene about it. So be prepared. You need to be on that. We don't play around out here about that mask stuff, yo. We don't. This ain't Florida. Thank you. For all of y'all who haven't made excursions and trip plans when you come here, you should double check on your trip plans and make sure it's still eligible. Most likely it is, but just double check because you don't want to trick off your money and be mad. And I ain't giving you nothing back. On top of that, I told y'all about La Perla has been the spot to go if you wanted to party after hours. It's still shut down, abiding by the curfew of 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. I do not have any new recon or information for y'all in terms of how lit La Perla is because I have not gone. But I'll tap in and I'll holler at my... But you're gonna have to get on the Patreon to know that information. So, you know, watch that Patreon. I told you, uncut, X-rated. X-rated like DMX, rest in peace, rip, 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 rip. The personification of hip hop is DMX, and unfortunately he's gone. Rest in peace. Another thing I've been seeing a lot of in these Facebook groups and these travel groups, people trying to figure out about the trips to Culebra. The ferry is still shut down for residents only. So you should consult a water taxi, an excursion, or you need to take the plane to Culebra or Vieques if you want to go. The plane is cheap, you just need to plan it out, and you'll probably be there in 15 minutes of an airplane ride. So just plan ahead, you'll be good. You'll be good to do what you need to do. Outside of that, nothing has changed. Once again, everything 50%. I got Popeye. And be safe, be cool. Stop being disrespectful if you're not being respectful. And I think everything will be good. It's still a good time to be had, but yeah, I would honestly say if you booked a trip months ago, it might not be the best time to still come, because yeah, everyone expecting the rules to get more lackadaisical, but thanks to the new tourists over the last month of spring break, they messed that up and things have gotten tighter. We locked up like Akon said. And yeah, so if you can get out of it and come later. Be mindful of everyone else that lives here, that has to live here. You need to behave. Don't be dirty and sloppy. And don't be out here making it harder for us and putting us at risk, because we gotta be here. So with that, this was a short video. Like I told y'all, I'm lit. I could have been litter, but that's for the Patreon. So y'all be safe. Salud.